Hello?
I remember when you used to love me.
Who was that?
Why don't you love me anymore?
Just another tale of a fatal love.
My name is Cornell Ross. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I am the creator of Fatal Love.
Hi, my name is Efrangelis Medina. I'm an actress, and I play Maria in Fatal Love.
Hi, my name is Tyler Abron, and I play Brittany in A Fatal Love.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is B. Watts. I'm an actor / content creator, and I was the cop in Fatal Love.
My name is West Webb. I'm the cinematographer of Fatal Love.
My name is Jelante. On this set, I was the AD.
My name is Shane Foster. I'm a writer-director, and for Fatal Love, I was a gaffer and first AC.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Brill. I am the sound mixer, post audio mixer, designer.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Jalen Turner. I capture behind the scenes photos and video for the Fatal Love shoot. I also ran B-Cam for a few scenes.
My name's Tom Klain. I am the colorist of Fatal Love.
What's up? My name is Joey Diggs. This is Izzy Diggs, singer, sometimes songwriter.
What's up, yo? My name is D Phelps. About to produce and compose the intro to his new short film, Fatal Love.
Me and Efrain had did When She Crazy Over the D finale, but those were usually funny, and we made the last one a little bit like scarier. And it was just me, Wes, and Efrain. We went to Alley, and then we recorded a scene in here. It was really just 3. And I wanted to continue that, but I wanted to create a whole nother story based off that. So I really just changed the characters' names, and it was inspired from the skit. It came out way better. Like, if I show y'all that video compared to this, you'll be like, it's a major upgrade. And I can't wait to do the next one, because everything I do, I would just want it to be better than the last. Like, doing this project, it was my first short film, and I learned so much from pre-production to production to post-production that I know the next one will be better. And it's all about just preparation. Because people don't even know, I actually, we was filming Fatal Love before, but I didn't like the way it was looking. I didn't really prep it. And we shot for like 2-3 days. I spent money, I bought location and everything, but I just scrapped it because it wasn't up to par to what I knew I could do and what I knew my team could bring to the table. So I went back to the drawing board, rewrote it, and just was patient with it. And now that's how we got what we got today.
Mistake?
Before, when I was doing it, I just wrote it and showed up and was shooting it like I was shooting a skit. Like, oh, it wasn't really no prep. But this time, I knew what shots I wanted to get, and I even decided to do a lot of telephoto lenses. We mostly shot on 50, 85, and 135 for the simple fact I wanted people to be into the characters. I didn't want people to look at the environment. So when you watch the film, you feel like you with these people. That's why you don't see a lot of wide shots. I use a lot of close-ups, so you are into the character instead of into the world that they in.
You go into it looking at all these mood boards, and you have a really good idea of what the director wants. He had like literally every scene with multiple screen grabs. So like the kitchen had like 5 to 10 like screen grabs from different projects. And it's like, oh, this is the vibe that you want, I see. If you look at some of those screen grabs from those projects and match it with what we did, you'll be like, oh, cool, I see where they drew inspiration. Like, he really knew what he wanted.
I wanted it to feel real. I wanted the lighting to match the film. When I was talking to Wes before the film, I was showing him pictures, like the scene with Brittany was tied up. I showed him a shot where it's like her face is dark, but it's light on this side. You feel it more, rather than if everything just lit, it's like, it's too happy. Like, it's not a happy film. Like, in the happy moments, like when we in the kitchen, it's all lit up, but in those moments where it's suspenseful, it's like, it's darker. When Maria's in the car, it's like you barely see her. Like, all the light matched the mood of the scenes, and that's one thing that I love. Like, the light also tells a story. The characters tell a story, the actors tell a story, the lighting tells a story.
Your most important character is your lights. Whatever emotion, whatever message you're trying to deliver, it won't be executed correctly if the lighting isn't right.
I knew we wanted to do side keys, you know, like super sidey, very moody, and then bring in negative fill on the other side of people's faces. So it was trying to keep the exposure the same per shot and per setup. And, you know, we shot 5 days. So trying to keep that over multiple days. Thank God I had Easy, who's incredible at gaffing, and we just like telepathically would communicate. We would just look at each other and it was like, okay, cool, like bring that light over here, boom, boom, boom. By the end of it, we weren't even saying words.
That was mostly the prep, just storyboard and then shot listing and actually making like a shooting schedule. Like, all right, let's make sure this done at this time. And that's why I had the first AD, Lante. He made sure we stayed on schedule and everything was just moving.
We needed things to get done in a timely manner, so assistant director was the position for me. So I needed to make sure everybody was on schedule, on cue, ain't no plan, you know, and I got experience with that because I got kids and whatnot, you know, but just having that integrity, just keep that integrity and make sure you're not playing too much and everybody is, you know, focused, calling out the calls, like we got 6 minutes, we got 5 minutes, 20 till.
Lante, how we doing on time?
3 minus about to get y'all ass whooped. Somebody about to get started. Even through the lunch break, you don't really get a break because you got to make sure that everybody is, you know, ready to get back on set within 10 minutes or less. So it's a full grind, that whole 8-9 hours that we on set. You know, you constantly like keeping track of time and just staying on top of everything. Back-to-back shoot days and you shooting like 8 hours back-to-back and you like constantly on go. You gotta have a certain level of focus to just, you know, keep going and execute your job to the fullest.
Casting, you know, I just like to work with people that's passionate. Like when I showed Efran the script, she was excited. Well, Efran was already sure in there. We've been talking about that thing for a minute. So, and then with Tyler, you know, it was between her and a few other people. I did like some chemistry reads and stuff like that, but I felt like she would be able to portray it the best, and she did a hell of a job. And then with the cops, Watch, that's my boy, he came through for the scene. And then Bianca, you know, she had a little role, but I appreciate her for coming through. I don't know, it's a certain thing I see in people. Like, I see potential in the people I work with. Like, I know everybody is gonna be great, and I'm thankful that I'm able to work with these people now. And definitely, the bigger I get, of course, I'm gonna be hit. Oh, I got this film, it's an action. Oh, remember when you said? It's like I know who I'll be working with in the future just because I know so many great people. And over the years, you're gonna see me working with all the people I know because they all are talented. They just don't have the opportunities just because everybody can't get a role. So I just need everybody to know when I call, just answer, please. Please.
A few days before, when I got the script, I started like studying the script, and then I started to like take notes and be like, okay, what should she do right here, or like what would be a cool action. I think I did watch a movie to try to get crazier, to see like, you know, I watched Hannibal, but you know, it's a guy obviously, and he is crazy, but he's like a calm crazy, so he's one of my favorite killers, I would say. Do you think I'm stupid? You really thought I would fall for that? Like playing like a psycho or like someone who's crazy? I don't know why. Everyone always like chooses me for those type of roles, so like having to just dive into that and, you know, show everybody like, oh, okay, you chose me for a reason because I'm good at this.
My role in Fatal Love, I was a cop. I was securing stuff, make sure everything was straight, you feel me? Pulled up on the scene, we had a little conflict. I had to take care of that, me and my partner. So did the best I could, took him down to the station, get some prints, a little statement, you know what I'm saying? Regular cop stuff. Man, I say the evolution of us coming together and being creatives from different parts of the world, man, being able to come together, share a vision, and just to see the growth, it's amazing. I seen guys on cameras, smaller cameras or phones, running around here creating skits and shoot a skit in a minute, edit it on the phone, and now it's just to see the growth of everybody, different equipment, different stuff. Years ago, we would have looked at something and be like, that camera costs how much? Rent coming up, I don't know. But to see everybody, you know what I'm saying, progressing and making money and doing their thing, doing what they love to do. The beautiful thing about this is waking up every day and getting to do exactly what we want to do, and that's create and share our vision and our expression with other people in the world.
Listen, baby, can you just listen, please?
Who was that?
It's a girl from my past. That's it. If you just let me explain.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. Well, one thing that I would like to say is that, for me at least, why I love acting so much is because I think that, you know, people say life is short, and how great is it that you get to live multiple lives within one. You get to be multiple people, explore multiple mindsets and personalities other than your own, and I think that's fun. So I'm someone that really enjoys going outside of the box and exploring like different characters. That's ultimately what I want to do. And I don't know, a dream role would definitely be Marvel for sure. Anything action, anything that really allows me to explore my depth of how far I can go with a character. Even playing like a psycho killer, you know, I love horror movies. I really like all types of movies. Just anything that can allow me to explore my range, I would say.
The first day, Lightweight was nervous because I never really shot nothing at this scale, and I'm working with people who've been on sets and that have experience. So for me to be able to lead them and them to be able to trust me, it gave me confidence, like, all right, they believe in me, so I ain't got no choice but to believe in myself. So, little nervous, but I kept my cool and just made sure everything rolled. And the first day everything went pretty good. And my confidence doesn't even just come from me, it comes from the people I work with as well. When you work with passionate people, it just makes the job easier. And I'm open to listening to them. Like, I will listen to Wes, Easy, Brill. Everybody made suggestions in this film, every little part. And that's what's amazing to me. Like, this not just my vision. It started out as that, but it's a collection of everybody putting in input, like, oh, I think we should do this. Like Tyler, she would say, oh, let's get that again. I think I can give more. And that's what I appreciate, working with people who want to bring out the best in themselves and the art of the film. They all have been in different sets and different places, so me listening to them helped me learn more so I can be a better director and be able to communicate. Because I think communication on set is one of the best things you can have, and I feel like the team that I have now, and we will grow, and of course we all gonna be better, but I feel like we developed a chemistry. Everybody speaks the language and we know how to talk to each other, and we respect each other. We all respect each other. We might joke, we might say some crazy things every once in a while, but at the end of the day, we all respect each other. We all know what we're here for. We're here to work and produce a great product for people to see, so yeah.
My favorite part was when I had to, you know, act crazy at the end.
Oh, that's so easy. My favorite shoot to see was the fight scene. Are you kidding me? Like, I've been wanting to do that forever.
Right here when I had front row seats, man. A little cat fight. Ain't nothing like an old school cat fight. No, whoa.
Action.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just so much fun because I know I went hard. And so for Efran to play along with that and accept how hard I was going and really get into that with me, I thought we were like a great little duo.
So in that scene, I knocked Brittany out with a gun, and I'm just on the phone with Cornell. Yeah, I don't know. It was just very, like, cool to have to be, like, cynical and just evil for some reason, you know? And then having the interaction, the fight scene with her, it's like comforting to play that scene.
So you crazy?
I think I might be.
I can't wait to see how I look on film, because it's one thing to see it from behind the camera, but after the edits and the color and all the sound get put into it, you know, it's a whole movie. So I can't wait to see how it come out. But that was lit though. That shit was lit, being right there.
We was filming the fight scene, and we was running out of time because Efran was only supposed to be there for like a couple days, but then we didn't end up finishing the scene, and I'm like trying to rush and get through. I'm like, oh shit, we not gonna finish. But she ended up saying she can come the next day to finish it. And I'm like, thank God, because then we would have just had to add extra days to shoot. But thank you, Ephraim, for coming that next day. And then that next day, we got to it. We multi-cammed it. The last 30, 45 minutes before she had to leave, we in a rush. Everybody moving and everything was just exciting. Like, and it was unexpected, but it was like exciting.
Oh, dude, those are great.
Wait, Cornell pointing the gun?
Damn, where'd you throw her to? This nigga just tossed it. Think you throw her?
Where she got it?
Right here. I just like how you see the.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
You're quick.
Yeah, you did.
She hit
She
there.
slugged that.
She fucking hit. She
there,
fights.
bro.
That's
That's
nice.
You lucky she ain't did it. I would be like, oh! Now I gotta shoot you.
She came in too hot. Yeah.
We going to the coverage, you know?
Cool.
You want a 2-cam
Whew.
next? Only because we have 40 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so you're down and you're already on top of her. This is just the pickup of the strangle. Let's move this.
You can be.
Can you move this one over?
Yeah.
So show me one more time. See how dark? Yeah, and lean
Huh? None of this is possible without you.
This.
Yeah, right, yeah, I like that.
A little.
This will be a silent film
more
without
side,
you.
More side. Like don't go back, don't get up. Like we're just gonna do a series of this.
Yeah.
This is okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yep, got it.
Scene
Over
16,
and over.
shot 12, take 4.
Okay.
All right, set?
Yep.
Jay, you good?
Yes.
And action.
Do a punch. All right, great. That was good.
Cut.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fire.
Shoot.
Okay. All right.
Let's get covered.
Next.
Yeah, next.
All right, 28 minutes.
It was my first time lighting a fight scene, you know what I mean? We were going from the dramatic standoff, you know what I mean? We had the menace arm over the top, giving a nice contrast on both Mike and Maria. And then it was so cold how we did Brittany on the ground. It was really, really dark on one side, and then just the subtle moonlight, you know, hitting the side of her face. Her hair was coming down, so it was like, we really felt like she was in distress, you know what I mean? So it was, the execution in that fight scene was really fun, really, really fun. And a dope experience, seeing Wes shoot it the way he did and the lights not being in the way, you know what I mean? I was scared, but I was doing a good job of hiding if I was scared or not in that scene.
It's like very blue, which I love. And we had the Nova out there behind the blinds. We put like half soft frost on the windows. So we had like this super nice soft like moonlight coming in. And then we had like tubes also surrounding the actors with frost on it as well. Always giving them like a sidey, like just super moody light. It was fun shooting that because we had a really small window. It took 2 days to shoot that scene. And the second day, we only had like 3 hours to wrap it up. So it was me and Jalen, like 2-camming. We're going handheld. We're just like running and gunning. Everybody was locked in. It was like the epitome of why we do this, I felt.
So running B-cam is interesting because sometimes your shot is way more important than you think. So just because it's called B-cam doesn't mean that it's not going to really be used that much. And especially in the scenario that we had, we were moving quick. We were on a time crunch. We had certain call times that were ending very soon, and so we had to just get it done. And so you want to see what the A-cam has, and sometimes you might get something that's very close to it, but oftentimes it's pretty different. And you want to make sure that you see what they have, and all right, what else could communicate this scene the best way? Not just what else is a cool shot, but what else like really helps this scene. And you got to find that out. Check in with the director, the A-cam, see if they rock with it. And even if they don't have time to give feedback, just trust your shot, like get something cool. So it was cool with B-cam, like you don't know how much your shot will be used. Sometimes it's briefly and you're just a backup, and then sometimes it's like, oh, we needed that shot. So that was cool to run into as well. So some of the B cam and A cam shots are very different because West had something. And I'm like, all right, that's the main shot. That's probably what we're gonna go with. So I'm just gonna get something just different and just line it up a little different and then see what they think about it. And oftentimes I think they liked it. So yeah, it was fun.
We was filming the scene outside when Maria was in the car, and I hear beeping. I'm like, what idiot letting their fire alarm go off? I'm dogging the person. I'm thinking somebody just letting their fire alarm go off.
I go closer to the apartment. I'm like, this probably ain't his apartment because nobody in there. But I get closer, and I said,
oh, that's yours.
This your apartment.
I get up. I run in the apartment. I see smoke coming from my door. I'm like, oh my God, my house on fire. I run in the house. Boom. I look at the stove. No fire. So I'm like, what is it?
My instincts is to start fanning, getting everything out.
It's the damn haze machine we was using.
Almost died. Like, I ain't gonna say we got insurance or not, but... Hey, do we got insurance for the company?
No.
Just give me $250, I'll stop choking right now. $250,000.
we gotta get these last couple shots right quick. So just stay up here. We got through it. I had Lante just stay up here and clear out the room, but that was crazy. I thought my house was about to burn down, but I remained calm in the situation.
What happened?
Fog machine. Set off the fire alarm. This window not opening.
And the fact that I was the first one in here, that just lets you know that I'm willing to die behind this, obviously. So when it comes in terms of pay, I should be like second in line to like get that top tier pay grade. You know what I mean? You gotta get it out. You gotta direct it. Go this way.
Who left the haze machine on?
The genius outside. They ain't in here helping.
What happened with the haze machine?
I pressed the on button on accident, and it went baby on baby in there. I had it in my pocket, you know, I had it on a remote, you know what I mean? We was outside, I was lighting, working hard, you know what I mean? And I pressed the button, but I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So when we came up here, it was just all foggy, so I had to get out before they realized it was really my fault. But hey, you know, big up Lante, you know what I'm saying? Being a firefighter / AD and getting in there and making the best of that situation. But yeah, that fog machine ain't no joke.
We have to figure it out, and that just lets you know the hood instincts, man. You gotta be ready. You gotta stay ready, and he brought the right person out here for that, because who else gonna go in the fire first? Me.
With post-production, like I never edited a short film. Like I edited a lot of videos. I done put together scenes, but like doing this was a little different. Like Wes helped me a bit too with the pacing of certain stuff and whatnot, but it was my first time, but I'm like, why the fuck not? Like, I'd rather do it. And I was already a little over budget because we shot extra days and stuff like that. So it's like, I didn't mind sitting my ass down and doing it. Because I think with editing, it's all about a feeling. It's like, all right, what do I want people to feel with this scene or feel with these moments? And then as far as like the song, my boy Joey and David, which is the producer of the Fatal Love song I got made, I sat with them. I mean, it was crazy to see their process on how they make the songs, because they did a couple songs for me already. They did the Living With My Ex, the Lil Nelly, and they did a couple other songs y'all haven't heard yet because the series aren't released, but soon to come. That process was crazy. We're about to get on the guitar.
Can't believe the fallen souls, all the memories wiped away from bullet holes. Was that it? Mm-hmm. I bet. Let's see the first half. Just another tale of a fatal love.
And then sitting with Brill and Wes for the music and the sound design, that was fun too. Like just seeing them come up with stuff and then giving my input, like, oh, I want this scene to have this, oh, no, let's make this a shorter and cut it and switch it. So that was a new experience because I never made music for a film for real. Like We did the dummy, which was like a that kind of prepared us for this one. But like, that was a crazy experience. And then seeing how they was creating, like Brill, in the scene where Brittany knocks out Maria, it's like a little sound, but it's actually his voice. And then he put like reverb and effects and stuff on it to make it sound like a song, but he was really there singing it. So that was crazy to see that.
We have Dune, and the score in that is insane. Hans Zimmer, it's like my favorite composer, which just won an Oscar. And I actually watched like his Vanity Fair video today. That was the breakdown of how they made like the music for it, and they had like a singer literally do what we're doing right now.
That's
and you just
cool.
like instinctively like were like, oh, let's do it.
It's cool that you say that, because when I started doing this like last week and I showed what I had to Easy pulled up the Dune soundtrack and was like, yo, like this, so to like subconsciously channel what you were saying, and then have Wes like pick up on it without me even saying anything. I was like, oh, okay.
Me and Wes do that.
Yeah.
Being in the same room.
Just sync. We're all synced up.
And then Wes was playing the guitar, and they was playing notes on the piano, and everything just, I love how the music made the scenes feel more. It's like you was more into the scenes. And then post-production, we got Tom coloring. He did his thing. It's like the editing was the cake, the color was the icing on it, and then the music was the cherry on top, and now you got a birthday platter. Like, everything came together so good. And I'm really proud of what we was able to do with the resources we had, because we don't have a big crew. We don't have millions of dollars. But I know if I had millions of dollars, it'll be fucking ridiculous, because I seen what I can do with the money that I put up for this project. So I know if somebody gave me, man, you could give me 6 figures, and I guarantee I can give you some magic just off of the strength. I know I can get the right people to make shit happen. So somebody give me $1 million. Give me $1 million. Give me 10. Don't give me 10. Don't give me, you give me 10. But no, for real though, like, a lot of stuff don't be about them. It's all about how creative you is and how you bring people together. Like, and that's one thing I think I'm good at. That's why I want to get into producing. I'm good at bringing people together and different resources and just utilizing them.
Like, he's doing stuff that people aren't doing on YouTube. He doesn't need like a big giant company like Universal or Paramount or Disney. Sure, like, they'll come, they will in the future. Like, I know they will, but we're doing stuff now. He's not waiting for anybody, and I respect that and admire that.
Chemistry is everything on set. What I take away from it is just really, you know, setting a goal and achieving it. You know what I mean? That was probably the most emotional thing for me to really witness in Cornell. You know, making a goal and executing on every part of that. You know what I mean? That was amazing, because, you know, we all struggle with, you know, being consistent and saying we're gonna do something and not doing it. So that was just amazing to see, and I was just happy to fill that cup, you know what I mean?
So you gonna kill me now? If you kill me, you go to jail.
Yeah, but I won't.
I would definitely appreciate if everybody checked out the film Fatal Love. It's a lot of love put into it, a lot of time, and it's a great film. It's probably better than it's definitely better than some of the stuff y'all see on these streaming networks. I ain't gonna say no names. But it's definitely better than a lot of stuff, especially with the budget we had. And I'm really just proud of everybody, and I'm proud of myself for being able to put this together. So definitely go check it out, watch it, show your friends, share it with some directors, share it with somebody. I need a development deal. Like, let's get the Black Eagle team on a development deal, because I would love to just be able to create. Like, I really want to create films. I want to create series. I want to create stories and make it visually pleasing and have the acting be good, like, because we can do it. So go check it out. Support your boy.